Hey guys, today we're in Leicester at Alcove. I've been wanting to do this for such a long time. Another ball-in coffee shop, Wi-Fi and CCTV install. With this one, we've got 360, we've got the audio port, which is a brand new product from Ubiquiti, and their brand new U7 mesh. Let's go and take a look round. Okay, so I bought all the kit into the coffee shop. We're in the back rooms now because, well, today the coffee shop is active. It's a Friday, so we can't really do much in there. Which is actually a bit of a blessing in disguise because throughout the many installs that I've done with kit like this, it's a right nightmare if you actually install all of this stuff and then one little thing in the chain doesn't work. So with that being said, let's get all of this awesome kit out of its boxes and laid out on the workbench. Right, so that's all the equipment laid out on the workbench. Before we get ahead of ourselves, let's go and meet the man behind Alcove. A man of many talents, from touring with MK to making your own events to now owning a coffee shop. Oh, and he's a DJ as well.
Well, myself and my business partner Morgan, we've been doing events for the last couple of years. What is Leicester missing? It's missing a good coffee shop and matcha spot that really sort of serves like the demographic that we're trying to target, which is like 18 to 30s. Literally coffee in the daytime and at night time. DJ decks come out.
And like, you're right in the centre of Leicester, like.
Slam in the city centre with like an incredible location.
This is how you do a coffee shop network in 2026. This gear is sick. I can't wait to get it configured. Let's get it all plugged in. Right, so I bought my cable reel. It's come in use this one time. I've never actually used it before. It's running through the bar, so we can give this kit an internet connection and get it all configured and set up. So if I open up the Unify app, it should be able to appear as a brand new console ready to be set up. So apparently they get 8 meg in here. I think once this is all configured, we need to investigate why this is so low. That surely can't be the internet they've got. Okay guys, so all of our equipment is configured and I'm buzzing with this 360 camera. If I use my phone here, you can actually go ahead and look around anywhere where you want to look, which is insane. It works really well. All of this took about 20 minutes to configure. The 2 cameras, the access point. I've already set up a Wi-Fi network and I'll go more in depth about how all this is configured once we've got it installed. But for now, it's time to get it all in to our baby rack. This is gonna be sick. Reese loves a good rack. There you are, mate.
Look at that.
So, do you even know what you're looking at here, really, or not really, or kind of?
I'm going to pretend that I do, but I'm trying to train myself up to be a Ubiquiti expert, but I know when Alex is in the room, that's physically not possible.
Well, so. You might, you know a few things after today, hopefully. So here you've got your patch panel at the bottom. So this will interface with basically everything in the shop. I'll run the main BT line to here and the line to all the other cameras so you can interface here. That's the router /NVR, network video recorder, so it will do all your routing and record the cameras.
That's it.
This here is the audio port, which is connected into the network and is all powered up, and it will just appear on the network as a castable device. So if you've got Spotify Connect or Apple AirPlay, you can straight to it. Sick. And then I put these little pass-through cables here, so that's your output. Perfect. So if you've got some speakers, you can come and rock up and plug them in. We've
got some good speakers in Alcove. It's pumping in Alcove all the time.
That's basically it. So you've got little power supplies on the bottom. It's all very, very tidy.
The cable management. Just missing some LEDs, was that?
To be fair, I did forget the LEDs, but you put a nice shelf up for us, didn't you?
We have, tried to.
Right, so let's go and get this on the shelf. Okay guys, so we've done a lot of work in the last hour. Reese has put his shelf up, we've got our rack on top of the shelf, and we've ran 2 data cables in this trunking above here, which come out behind the bar down there. One of these is for WAN and the other one is for LAN. Off that we'll run a flex switch which can run our AP and our 2 cameras. Still a lot to do, but we're getting there. So we're lucky that the shop is now closed and we can start working behind the bar. This is cable number 1 for the camera that's going to go outside, and then Reese is currently upstairs seeing where the cable can go for the 360 camera, because that needs to go in here in the middle. Yeah, there she is, look, so she's just up there. She's up 60 foot. Yeah, sick. Do you want the light on or off? Right, so our main feed outside is live, all plugged into our flex switch. Reese, what do you think to have you, sir?
So much better than the system, the unnamed system that we had before.
So this is my first time using one of these new 360 cameras from Ubiquiti, and I was looking at this little bit here and it says attached desiccant, and I was wondering what that is. It's this little pouch that comes in the box that is meant to absorb any water or moisture that should build up inside of the camera's body. Now, considering I've chosen this 360 camera to go atop the bar with all the steam rising, I think we're really going to need that. So Ethernet goes through, and then that is going to mount there. Keep going. Reese has been a good sport helping us upstairs.
You can probably still hear me on the mic. Hello, Jed.
Stop, that'll do you. Oh, this is sick. Reese, what do you think, bro?
Yeah, sick.
I think that looks unreal, to be fair.
I actually quite like it having that white ring around it. I think that makes people look at it. And because it's 360, they can look at it from any angle.
I mean, that is the beauty of it, because like you say, it sees behind the bar, which is important for you, but then obviously sees all your customers coming in and see if it works. Wow, that is really cool. I've never seen a 360 view like that from a camera. It's so trippy.
Oh, wow. That's like when I did a 3D CAD of this place, and that feels like I'm out inside the CAD.
So obviously the quality is amazing when you
insane.
zoom in, and you can see right behind the bar, there we are, and then you've got your door. Like, everywhere in here is covered just from that one camera. Stairs, everything.
That's crazy.
And there's your full
That's
circle.
so cool.
It's wicked, isn't it, for a security camera?
So cool. That's actually insane.
And you click that button there, and then that gives you your normal view where you can look around and
see people's faces.
I mean, look at that. It's nuts. You can read the menu.
It's getting the shine off my head. That's how good these cameras are.
What do you want, vanilla?
Yeah. That's crazy.
So that's the 2 cameras installed and all working. But if you remember at the start of the video, we had a serious problem with the internet. Let's see if we've fixed that. There you have it. With the BT router out the way, we're pulling the full 70 meg, which is about the max you can get through FTTC. Right, with that out the way, let's go and check out this audio port. That's cool, isn't it? It works! That's sick!
Let's look at the...
Sick. So we're just trying it out with the lights off in here, and it's not even switched over to night vision mode. Unreal bit of kit.
Someone's put a certain camera brand sensor in this, because look at it, it's like...
Unreal.
Look at that.
It's pitch black in here. Bro, that's a wrap.
That is rad.
Have we done everything you thought?
Yeah, sick.
Yeah,
sick
you're
job.
happy with it all?
TechFlow team and Alex killed it.
360 camera installed, new Wi-Fi.
And now in the Ubiquiti
You've been wanting to for a
ecosystem.
while.
Wanting to for a while. Been watching too many of Alex's videos. No, but love it. It's so good. We're going to build it out as well. We're going to add a couple more cameras in the future. Some other cool bits.
That's the best part with it, right? It's like modular, so you can
So
just
good.
plug into the PoE
So
switch under there or in the main room.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Nice,
Smashed
bro.
it. Cheers,
Appreciate
man.
it, mate.
Thank
See
you,
you
bro.
later.
Cheers, man.
Right, so it's been a few days and the Unify kit has reported some strange goings on. Do you remember that speed test we did when we were configuring the gear? Well, it turns out there actually was a problem at play here, and the Unify kit allowed us to identify that problem, and all fingers pointed to the ISP. But then a day later and never since, the connection has been completely rock solid. A straight ping graph like this is exactly what we want to see. These insights are just one of the many reasons to ditch your ISP provided router. Bar being able to do fancier stuff like having separate Wi-Fi names for things like point of sale, a private network, or even guests with a public splash page. Do let me know if you'd like to see a deep dive into how to configure something like this inside network in 2026. But for now, I'd like to say a huge thanks to Ubiquiti and Alco for making this possible, to you guys for watching, and to our sponsor, Squarespace. They're the all-in-one platform for building a professional website, whether you've never touched one before or you like injecting your own code. And if you've ever started a blank page thinking, where the hell do I start? Squarespace has this thing called Blueprint AI that can help you generate a site layout based on what you're making. You can even fine-tune everything with the Fluid engine, which is basically drag and drop editing for websites. It feels futuristic, modern, clean, and it's easy to get looking premium. So if you know someone that needs a website, head to Squarespace and grab yourself a free trial. And when you're ready to purchase, you can save yourself 10% by using code TechFlow, or go to squarespace.com/TechFlow. Huge shout out to Squarespace for helping with this video.